Hey everybody, it is April 12th, because it's 12:09 a.m. I'm coming to you from my couch. um, I think this might be a lot of where I kind of film from now on. It'll either be here, or it'll be over there in my corner, or might even be in our room. But, I know I haven't uploaded my videos. I've been having phone problems since the car accident. So hopefully, before I get a new phone, I will be able to upload all my videos. There's probably 4 or 5 of them that I need to do. And I should do that before I get a new phone. So it is 12:10 a.m. and I'm just kind of hanging out at home. Just finished watching the new Thor movie. And that movie could be total shit, but having Chris Hemsworth in it just makes everything better. I'm just like, that was a lame part. Didn't know, because sexy ass Chris Hemsworth was there. So, it was a really good movie. I really liked it. I will probably watch it again before I return it to the red box. And I will probably end up buying it. But, that's kind of just what I've got going on tonight. Tonight was just kind of I had my mom over for dinner because my dad's working and my husband's working. And my mom and I had dinner over here and just hung out, and it was kind of nice. Sorry, I've been eating, I have my bowl of cereal, Cocoa Pebbles. I might take a bite here in a second because they're delicious. And I've been drinking Coke, which is delicious. But yeah, it's kind of been a relaxed night. Did some dishes, bagged up and froze some chicken broth, and just kind of relaxing. I've been having really bad back pain, especially this last week and especially since we moved. And I've been having to take a lot of painkillers and muscle relaxers at night to help me sleep. And I've just not been comfortable. So, and I think a big part of it is me staying up so late. So I've got to kind of get myself back into the habit of going to bed at 8 or 9 o'clock and then waking up at like 8 o'clock. I know that's 12 hours of sleep, but that's what I'm functional on. So I'm just kind of bleh right now. And as much as I like being at home by myself, like when Adrian's working and stuff, being at home by myself when it's nighttime kind of scares me a little bit, because it just does. I'm a woman, and being home by myself just kind of is scary. And I took a shower tonight, as you can tell. And of course I had my dishwasher going while I was in the shower. So I got out of the shower and the dishwasher was kind of at a quieter moment. And then all of a sudden it like clanked a little bit. Oh my gosh, I almost pooed myself. Like, I just kind of was like, there's someone in here. Oh my god. Like, I kind of freaked out. I like snuck into the kitchen and like grabbed a knife and like walked in every room and opened every door and like just kind of freaked out a little bit. But, which is stupid, because honestly, what am I gonna do? But that actually brings me to my big point. I am contemplating, as soon as I can afford it, going out and buying a gun. Just because I am at home alone frequently. And Adrian doesn't get home until with his new promotion, he should be getting home a lot earlier, but it doesn't really erase the fact that I should be protected. So as soon as I can afford it and I can get my license and all that other bullcrap, I'm going to buy a gun. I think I've decided. And I know how to shoot a gun. I've shot a shotgun before, and I've shot a BB gun before. I shoot dart guns. So, I will go through some training with my particular gun, but the plan is to weaponize myself. I don't plan on anybody like breaking into my apartment and like trying to assault me and or kill me. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It's just like having a fire extinguisher in your kitchen. You don't plan on having a fire, but sometimes shit happens. And yeah, I believe that I have the right to defend myself. So, for people who have decided that they're going to come break into my house, just know that you're either going to get stabbed or you're going to get shot. The choice is really yours. I would choose just not break into my house. So yeah, so I'm just that's just kind of what I've been thinking about, especially tonight, just because I kind of spooked myself. I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, I scared myself. I should have taken a shower while you were here. Like, I just kind of freaked out. And she's like, you are so stupid. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So, I do. Like, I have this. I think it's stupid that people, like, aren't arming themselves. Not because, like, this shit happens all the time. But unfortunately, this shit happens a lot. And I just think that you have the right to arm yourself and protect your home and protect your family. So, I just kind of am like, and I keep wanting to say like I'm a single white female. I'm not single. I am a white female, but like, I'm home by myself and it's kind of spooky. And my neighbors upstairs are kind of like irritating me right now. Just because they're so noisy and I really want to go to sleep. So, yeah. Some kind of cool stuff going on in the life adventure. My dad has like 3 crushed discs in his back. This part's not the cool part. And like he's got like nerves hanging out of his spine. Like, it's batshit crazy what's going on with his spine. And the doctors have given him this like shock system. It's an electroshock thing that you put the probes on you, and then you put it to a level, and it sends electric waves into your body, and it kind of like helps regulate pain. And that's actually been helping him a lot. And the doctor actually wants him to go in for some major surgery, like at the end of the summer. And they're actually trying right now some new pain stuff. So he went in and he got an epidural and some steroid injections. And he had a pain level tolerance of like a 1 on a scale of 10. And he's just like, I'm not in any pain. And he's in pain all the time. And between the electroshock therapy stuff and the epidural and the steroids, he's like in no pain. And he's like, this is really cool. And he said that if like the pain is manageable with the epidural and the steroids, he's not going to go through with the surgery, which is totally up to him. He's 63 and that is totally his choice. Like, I support my dad's choice on whatever he wants to do. If he wants to have surgery, I will take time off and I will help him and I will care for him in any way, shape, or form. And if he decides not to have the surgery, then that's totally his prerogative. It's his body, it's his life, it's his pain tolerance. So just whatever he wants to do. The other thing is that my mom is finally going in for surgery. She has skin cancer on her face next to her nose. And I'm actually taking her to the hospital to have her surgery. So that's the reason that this is a cool thing, because it's not a cool thing that my mom has skin cancer, but the cool part of it is that this year we've been dealing with her company being a bunch of assholes and canceling her insurance over a technicality with a mess up in the system that happened to more than one person, and they like canceled her insurance, and like they just reinstated it because they were like, oh, we effed up, sorry. So sorry, my nose is ready. Yeah, so she has her surgery back on, and I'm really excited for her because like this is something that's really been bothering her, and it needs to be done before it gets any crazier. It just needs to be done. So I'm taking the day off to take her down and pick her up and make sure that she's cared for that day. She should be fine after that. I'm just happy that my parents are getting to the point where they can kind of take care of themselves, and like medically, like they get to have their surgeries and stuff like that. So it's very exciting. The other kind of exciting thing is that we bought a car off of my cousin's boyfriend, and turns out the car wasn't exactly as good as everyone thought it was. We bought it for $1,500, and this week we're putting $450 worth of work into it because it would not pass a smog, because the radiator was gone, the air filter was gone, there was a valve that was gone, the housing compartment for all the spark plugs was gone, like saturated in oil had to be replaced, the whole shebang. Like a lot of stuff had to be fixed. And luckily our mechanic is an amazing guy, and he gave us all the parts at cost, and instead of charging us for 4 hours of labor, he only charged us for 2. And said if we needed to, we could give him like payments. Didn't have to put it all up front. But we're going to go ahead and just pay it off and be done with it. Just because we want to keep a good rapport with this guy, because he seems to be a really good guy. And also, I need my air conditioning and my brakes done in my car, so thanks, Chris. But yeah, so then we'll go ahead and we'll smog Adrian's car. Everything will be great, and it'll be a funky-dunky little car, and it'll be great for him. But one thing I have that I just remembered, talking about Adrian's car, is that since this accident, I have gotten to be actually pretty afraid of driving, of just being in a car in general, being the passenger, being the driver. Like, I don't particularly like being in vehicles anymore. Adrian's new car is a 2-door, and truth be told, I think 2-doors are stupid. They are useless. I have no need for a 2-door. But for right now, a 2-door will get him back and forth to work, and it'll be fine and dandy. However, I got stuffed into the back seat of his 2-door the other day, and dang near had a panic attack. Like, I was borderline massive freak out. Because I'm looking around, there's no door. The window doesn't roll down, does not roll down, and it's not big enough for me to get through. And I'm thinking, if we get in a car accident, I'm trapped in the back seat of this car. I had a fairly significant meltdown, and my mom's like, why are you acting like such a baby? And I'm like, I was in a pretty serious car accident, like, literally a month ago. There's a reason why I'm acting like a psycho right now. So I don't like driving. I don't like being in a car. I don't like being around cars. If I had it my way, I wouldn't leave the apartment. And I know that sounds stupid, but being that scared and being in that level of pain is terrifying. I don't want to be in that level of pain again, and I don't want to be that scared, and it's so, and another thing that, for, like, car accidents is that apparently it's California state law that until your kid's, like, 30 pounds or something like that, they have to be in, like, or not 30 pounds, but like 3 months old or something. I don't know. I don't know what the exact law is, but until your kid is so big, they have to be in a rear-facing car seat. Now, I was rear-ended and blew my windshield. If I had had a baby in my back seat in a rear-facing car seat, they would have been seriously injured because they would have had a face full of glass from busted out windows. Like, I don't like that idea at all. I think that's a stupid idea. So, like, I am not down for a rear-facing car seat. But, yeah, I'm kind of getting on quite a few different topics. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. It is 12:25, and I am exhausted. So, I'm going to call it a night. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm going to finish my cereal, and then I'm going to go to bed. I know, eating right before bed, not a good idea. But yeah, so maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be having a few DIY projects that I'm going to be uploading in the near-ish future, because we have some serious projects we've got going, like the chest right in front of me that I just kicked is going to be completely redone, which I'm excited about. And then I made some mason jar soap dispensers, and I will show you guys how I did those. And I will give a proper apartment tour at some point, once we're kind of all finished up and I get an actual legitimate dining room table. Until then, thank you for joining in on another beautiful day in my beautiful adventure. Grab my boob. I will see you guys next time.